Well, hey, good morning from beautiful Audrain County, Missouri. It's Sunday, and I wanted to give an update on my ALIF PLIF surgery, my spinal fusion surgery. I've had a lot of people comment, and I've had a lot of people message and ask about how that went, how it's going, and right now I'm 2 days short of 20, bro. 2 days short of 20 weeks. Which I guess theoretically is 5 months. I don't know. It depends on how you count your months, but they're not calendar months, but 5 consecutive 4-week cycles. So back on September, I think 25th, maybe 24th, I got a complete release from the doctor. Well, by that time we were in the middle of, well, not in the middle. We just started harvest, and I'd already been driving a tractor trailer truck and turning hopper handles. I put out a short about that, bro. So back when I was doing my original updates, I don't know that I knew. Quiet. Stop. Sita. I don't know that I realized how miserable I really was. So I was about the 16-week mark. Sita. About the 16-week mark, I turned a corner and made tremendous progress. Woke up one day, felt really good, had no nerve pain, nothing like that, and realized that I had turned that corner and everything was going to be okay. By the way, this is Apollo. This is my first police dog. He's semi-retired. He's 9 years old. You would never know he's 9 years old because he's a jughead, but he's part of what I'm going to talk about here today with my ALIF PLIF update. He's still certified, and I still use him for patrol work. He's not gentle by any stretch. So part of what I'm going to talk about today is where we're at 20 weeks post ALIF PLIF. So after I got my release, I actually did a canine demo for a neighboring agency last weekend, a week ago yesterday, and it went very well. Yes. And I want to show you what it takes to work one of these dogs and understand that I'm 20 weeks post ALIF PLIF. And what I'm going to show you here today, I could have never done prior to back surgery, after my back being messed up. So I had L4, L5, S1, ALIF, PLIF. So I've got a scar on my abdomen, one on my, or two on my back. And you'll notice that we're not at the weekend place. We're back at the farm. Harvest is in full swing. We've got a lot of stuff yet to do. And my wife has been staying at the weekend place, but I've still been sleeping here because the weekend place is 20 miles that way. My office is 20 miles that way. And by the time I go in before I go to work in the field or late at night after we get done, I just don't feel like driving the extra 20 minutes. So I've been coming here to the farm. Apollo, here! So anyway, 20 weeks in, I feel really good. I have no more nerve pain. Good boy. Good boy. I have no more nerve pain. I am still really careful about twisting. I don't twist. I try to do the SpongeBob SquarePants and turn my whole body still because I'm really paranoid about that torque. Now I do bend. I'll show you here. I mean, I don't quite have the full range of motion that I once had, but I mean, I can't get to my toes, and sometimes that makes it a little difficult to tie my shoes. I got to put my foot up on a stool or something to tie my shoes or my boots, but I certainly have no pain when I do it, bro. Calm down. As far as twisting, I'm still very careful about twisting, and maybe I'm paranoid. I don't know. The doctor gave a full release, but, I typically tend not to twist like this. I typically tend to go ahead and turn my whole body. I'm just, you know, torque is one of those things that it's strange, twisting torque, where bending torque is a little bit different. You can kind of ease into that, but when you twist, twisting is much different than bending. So, you're so dumb. So Apollo is a 9-year-old Belgian Malinois. Anybody that knows anything about work dogs or working line dogs, the Belgians are pretty fierce typically. Yes. Off. Very nice. Very nice boy. Off. Sita. Mulligan. Free. Oh, that's a good boy. Here. Right here. Yes. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh. 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 Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Very nice boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you can see what it takes, and this is daily. We do some of this every day, and I could have never done this before surgery. From about January, now it's October, but that's what it takes to work and maintain a police dog. And Apollo's 58 pounds. My current police dog, the big female German Shepherd, if you look back through my shorts, you'll see one that says Meet Canine Andy. She's about 75 pounds, and she is not as gentle as he is. So some of the things I've done, I've walked, I've rode a bicycle, helped change a 300-pound feeder house chain on a combine, driven a tractor trailer truck literally every day since maybe September 10th. And let's see, turned hopper handles, helped work on big stuff like that. What else have we done? Oh, swap tractor trailer truck tires, which, you know, those things are a couple 100 pounds a piece. Gosh, just all kinds of things that prior to surgery I would have never been able to do. And I'm sure the question is, does it hurt? Well, the answer is no, it doesn't hurt. Now, I am sore after, so let's say night before last, we ran from about 9 in the morning till almost 11 o'clock that night. Right up here. Good boy. Easy killer. We ran from till about 11 o'clock that night, and after we were done, I was sore and tired, but no more sore and tired than I would have been 5 years ago. So for those of you who are on the fence, are skeptical, and I know what you typically hear are the horror stories about surgeries gone wrong, or surgeries that didn't work, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But I was to the point that I could not walk. Back in probably January, I started having some issues, and by March, I was only able to get up and walk a couple of days a week. Had surgery in June, immediately was able to get up and walk. Apollo, here! Was immediately able to get up and walk, but the surgery itself made me kind of miserable. I didn't realize how miserable I was. I was pretty excited about walking, but now, at this point, I am pretty much back to life as usual. It's great. I have my next follow-up in December, and if anything changes, I'll update y'all. Apollo, here! We got rabbits and stuff out here, and I don't want him to be taken off, but he's usually pretty good. You can see him coming now. He'll drag that toy back. We'll play with that toy till he drops over dead of heat exhaustion. But anyway, if anything changes, I'll let y'all know. But I mean, I guess maybe it doesn't work for everybody. Otherwise, you wouldn't hear horror stories. And I'll be honest with you, I was scared. I was scared to death to have this surgery. But now that I've had it, I would go back and do it again. The first 3 months, I mean, I was miserable. I had a lot of nerve pain from my nerves healing. And of course, this is the first surgery I've had, so I didn't understand what was happening to me. You know, when my legs are burning like they're sunburnt, but they're white as, you know, just white as a ghost. Hadn't been in the sun all year because I hadn't been able to do anything. Hey, dum-dum. Come here. I didn't, a part of it was I didn't understand what was happening to me and how invasive and how big of a surgery this was, because I never had surgery before. So, I mean, I talked to other people who had it and they're like, it's completely normal. And I'm like, well, it's not normal for me. But at about the 16-week mark, man, things just took a turn. I still get a little bit of nerve pain, and especially in my left calf. Shows up kind of like a lightning bolt, and then it goes away as fast as it showed up. So it's just like I'll be standing here talking like this and go oof, and have to kind of shake my calf a little bit, and then it's gone. So I'm sure that's nerve healing and nerve pain that's, you know, gonna correct over time. I mean, it's definitely gotten better over time. But as far as moving around and all that stuff, I have not been able to not do anything at all that I've wanted to do, other than maybe, you know, tie my shoes without having to put my foot on a stool or put my foot up on my knee. But short of that, I mean, short of the range of motion being a little bit more limited than I really wanted it to be. But of course, we're only on week 20, so I'm sure as my back muscles, you know, and my back muscles, they sometimes get weird, and they'll spasm a little bit, and I think they're still trying to learn how things are going to work with this hardware and stuff in there. So, I mean, I'm sure as time goes on, that'll get better. I mean, you saw my range of motion, at least what I'm comfortable with. Now I could probably push myself. And here's the other thing. You know, I see a lot of the horror stories, or some of the horror stories that I've seen, are guys and gals that are like me, 20 weeks out. They start feeling really good, and the next thing you know, they're back in the gym, you know, doing 450-pound squats and 300-pound deadlifts, where all that tension is on their lower back, and then something gets screwed up. You know, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So I plan on easing back into real life as easily as I can. There was a time when I was in the gym 6 days a week. Apollo here, but not anymore. That's, you know, I'm 52 years old. I still try to work out and stay in some kind of reasonable shape to be able to do my job and to function and to get around and to go hiking with my friends and to ride a bicycle. But there's absolutely no need for me to be a bodybuilder anymore. So those days are over, and it's not worth me screwing something up again. So Paulo here. Paulo here. Dum-dum. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. I'm not going to take your toy. I am going to take your toy. Yes. But anyway, at 20 weeks, I feel really, you can see, all right, I feel really good. And I'm able to get jerked around by a, you know, 60-pound, 80-pound police dog. I mean, I play like this with Andy too, but she's been getting some attention that he has not gotten in a little bit. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to give everybody that was asking the update at 20 weeks post ALIF, PLIF. And if you're thinking about going through that surgery, I'll tell you that it fixed what was wrong with me, but I was pretty miserable from the surgery side of it, from the incisions and the inflammation and all that stuff for probably seemed like an eternity, but it was about 13 and a half, 14 weeks. So after that, I knew everything was going to be okay, and now it's back to life as usual. So I might update you guys again. If anything goes wrong or anything changes, I'll try to update you guys again. But you know, I don't know at this point. I don't know what else I can tell you about this that's going to make it, you know, better or worse or anything else. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them right there in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them. Short of that, you know, mostly I do gun videos, man. So it kind of put a damper on the things that I like to do. I mean, I lost 4 months of my life, 4-ish months of my life, to being able to do nothing but lay, sit, and walk. And I'll tell you, it's nice to be back to normal. This is as close to normal, probably. This is as close to normal as I've been since January. So anyway, Sheriff Matt Aller at Audrain County. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.